Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Sophia the Lioness coming to you live for another coffee conversation. I actually forgot my coffee. I gotta grab it. Today we got a special guest, award-winning videographer, Gary Wong. Man, this guy is phenomenal. If you've never seen his work, you definitely want to go check out his page once we're done today. He's the founder of Helium Creative, one of the best content creation companies I feel like on the planet. Right? I'm blessed to know him. I've been able to work with him quite a few times over the last few years, and every time I create anything with this guy, man, fans are raving, right? But guys, I want to definitely welcome you to the call. I'm going to go ahead and hop on Instagram on my next phone so I can invite him to the call and beam him in. 1 second for me. Let's see if Instagram is going to let me be great now. Let's see. I think I got to do it from this phone. 1 second, guys. Let's see. Gary, where you at? Okay, here he is. Waiting for Helium Creative to hop on. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Everyone?
What's up? What's up?
Poppin'?
What's up? How you doing?
Everything cool, everything cool. What's up in Spot Lauderdale?
Everything's good, man. It's amazing. It's just that we on lockdown. You know how it is. How things in Nassau?
Solid, same thing, lockdown, stuck at home, but
That ain't bad.
No.
Hold on 1 second, man. I'm so excited to have you on. I was trying to be
What's up,
fancy
Tom?
and see if I can see my watch my live at the same time. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Hang on 1 second. I gotta turn this camera around.
Where
Hold
music
on.
at? Where music?
Hold on. I'm gonna
Where
have
music at?
music right here. You know we want some
Music.
camera time.
What's
Hang
up,
on.
music?
Hang on. Let's see. I gotta turn it this way.
I see you got your light set up and everything, hey?
I got everything
Solid.
going on. I learned from you, man. I learned from you.
One.
All right, so I appreciate you for hopping on. I can see everything clear. You see, I even tried to get fancy with my little
Got the background and everything.
everything. Yo, it only
Beat
takes
me.
us a couple times to do this, and we masters, right? It's all about being creative, and that's something that you taught me, man. Is that you got to be creative. You got to think outside the box. You got to do what everyone else isn't doing, so you can get what everyone else ain't getting, right?
Always.
But guys, I want to just introduce our guest, Gary Wong of Helium Creative. He's the best videographer I've ever seen. And if you see this guy, I don't care if you see him 7 times a day, he's going to be wearing a Helium Creative shirt. So
And you know who make it too, right?
exactly, and I make them.
All
So,
right.
this is a collaboration in all areas. But, this young man, y'all, I'm really proud to be able to bring him on because he has such an incredible story, and his work speaks for itself. Kevin, like I know you're a videographer. I know you started initially with photography, right?
Started photography. Well, I was doing video and photography, initially. But then I kind of focused more on video because that was my passion.
Right.
And, I was shooting video I had this little camcorder in grade 8. And I would go around school shooting all the videos in school, little plays and what's not, and posting online. And then, that's how it started. And from then I just continued developing my skill and craft. And I went to school, studied it. I didn't really go to school, to be honest. I just skipped class and was shooting, just getting experience.
Yeah, you could be real. Right?
Like, honestly, I remember in college, I would skip classes. And then I would be traveling around Tennessee with this other company, shooting these little videos for these little shops, So that was a good experience building. And then I got the opportunity to go to LA to finish off my school. And I got an internship there with this dope company. So blessed to be able to work there. And they ended up hiring me afterwards at a young age. I got so much in-depth experience in video. I was able to travel around the country and, it was just invaluable.
For real,
And
man, definitely. What was that? What was that like? Being able to get an internship. And Gary, I don't know if drop your tripod or whatever. You have it down a little bit because the top of your head cut off. You taught me about framing, boy. What you doing? I'm playing. Being able to get an internship in LA, in Hollywood, that's a big deal. Think about it. You didn't just do this in any little city. You got to go to where they make movies in Hollywood, and grow your craft and work with a company there. Kind of What was that experience like for you? And what were some projects that you worked on while you were out there?
Like it just worked out for me. I can't just like I'm blessed, right? But and the company at the time was like growing. So I was put in a position of leadership where I was, like in charge of shoots. They would send me to Miami to film like these like hotels and stuff by myself. And I was like 21 at the time, and that really kind of jumpstart, me and just give me that leadership position role and just made me like more just like I had to like make this thing happen,
Right, you got hands on. You were like
Yeah,
thrown right into the
experience.
fire, so you had to produce, and
Yeah.
that worked out for you. I remember, a couple times you coming down to shoot in Miami, and of course we linked up and had a great
Yeah.
time. What was super cool, y'all. Like think about it. Like I didn't want to tell y'all, but I'm gonna let y'all know. This is my cousin, right? And I'm older than him, even though we look the same age.
You're
I
younger than
had
me,
some
man.
years on it. And when he was calling and saying, "Hey Sophie, I'm coming to Miami. I'm gonna be on South Beach. I'm working at this hotel for the weekend shooting," and he would be like, "Come through," and I would go hail him and like to kick it with him, and he got everything comped at the hotel. Like
Either way, it's like
take you
living,
for
right?
free, right? And he was young. I was like, man, this guy is really doing it. And I always knew the quality of your work because every time I would come to Nassau for Christmas, I was like,
Shoot,
yo, we
me
gotta
shoot
shoot something.
something.
We gotta
Yeah.
create some type of content, and that's really what started our relationship. As far as video, and to see you just take it, like to see it go from a hobby, like you said, being around the house just with the camcorder,
We can,
to working at
mhm.
a company in Los Angeles for years. I'm working on big projects. What's one of the biggest projects you work on?
Well, I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram story yesterday, but I posted a past video where we got to travel to Germany and film a collaboration between Sierra Nevada. You know Sierra Nevada?
I don't know
There?
Sierra Nevada. School me. Who is she? If
Sierra
y'all
Nevada,
on the live right now, you know who Sierra Nevada is. Go ahead and drop some
it's a
one
bear
ones.
company. It's a bear company. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
Sierra
in Trader
Nevada's
Joe's.
the bear. Yeah, I thought you was
Yeah,
being a
yeah, yeah.
person.
No, no. Yo, but it was a bear company, a collaboration between Sierra Nevada and Wine, one of the oldest bear companies in the world. And I got to work on that project from start, conceptualization to being on set, filming it nonstop for like 3 days, honestly,
Right.
with jet lag to post-production where I got to edit the whole thing. And it was
That's
just an amazing
awesome,
thing
man.
to be a part of.
That's awesome. And I remember seeing. Don't kill me for probably calling the wrong company, but it was one of those companies. It's like a fashion blog or box. What's called like
Oh, Daily Look. Daily Look.
Daily Look. Guys, if
Yeah.
you're on here and you've ever heard, I'm seeing that website before, seeing sponsored ads maybe on Instagram or YouTube for Daily Look. I remember scrolling through your Instagram and I saw you like did some kind of promo work for them. And I was like, cuz really moving on up in
Yeah.
life.
That's another company we're on retainer for, so we share a lot of stuff with them, and they're like always on top of things, and we'll be shooting kind of high end lifestyle vibes, which is my thing, and it's just an amazing company to work with.
Right, and that's what I think is your unique skill set is that you focus on video, but you focus more on lifestyle stuff, right?
Yep.
Like
I
if
just
you
want
don't
to give
mind
that
breaking it
element to
down for
everything I do. Cinematic element to everything I do. That's kind of like my thing.
okay, so if you don't mind kind of breaking it down for the viewers, people who may not be in the video world or may not be, doing any kind of marketing yet, what kind of do you call lifestyle? Like what's lifestyle content? What is that?
One way you can look at it, how I look at it, is whenever you look at video, any type of project, I always want to start with story-based content. It's not the running wall. You put a camera in front of anything and shoot. You want to conceptualize. You want to storyboard. You want to have an idea of what you want to film, and you want to have a progression in that whatever you're making content, so you can engage viewers and just kind of get a sense, just pull out the emotion from the audience, and that leads into the lifestyle vibes, you relate to it, it's real life. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That's so funny that you talked about that because just a couple of days on one of my lives, I was talking about the importance to being successful in anything. You've got a plan, and that's exactly what you're saying. You're saying you don't just pick up your camera and go shoot. You plan,
Yeah.
right? You
But I'll
plan
tell
your
you
shoot.
something else though. you can plan as much as you want, but once you get on set, it always
Changes.
you know that from experience. It always has changed. And you just have to be able to adapt to that. You know what I mean?
For sure. Being able to adapt to change. I remember a really fun shoot we did last year, right before, unfortunately, Hurricane Dorian.
Yeah.
You know, you came to Freeport and we were working on a project for, you know, a marine company. And that particular weekend, you brought out all the toys. You brought the drones out. You know, you brought everything. And we were on, guys, we were literally on a little boat, like an 18-foot boat. I mean, we were having a good time. We went to this beach party, which is basically the biggest beach party in Freeport, which is Basra. So big up all my Freeport Grand Bahamians on here. We went to Basra, right? And we wanted to shoot some footage at Basra because, you know, this was a big outdoor beach party. All the boats were out, jet skis were out. So we've already planned this the night before, you know, what shots we're going to get with the drone. Yo, we go there. Gary literally, what do you call it? Is it call it, you take off?
I do. I just launched the drone.
He literally just launched the drone. So we're looking at the drone. It's going up. It's up, actually. And we're looking at his little controller. And all I see, I'm looking at the drone in the sky, and he's looking at his controller. And I watch the drone go like this. And I say, yo, the drone just crashed. He say, no. When we looked, all we saw is it was gone. The drone literally crashed in seconds.
It was so crazy though. It like landed on a boat with no one in it.
Exactly. It landed on a boat in the middle of, like, there was beach on the boat. And we walked the beach looking for the drone because this drone ain't cheap. So we're like, we heard the drone. I'm asking everyone around, hey, our drone just crashed. And someone said, we heard this noise. And he literally like swam out to a little boat where he heard the sound and he looked in it and the drone was actually in the boat. Like, it was crazy. So I definitely get what you're talking about. Like, things don't go as planned. But, you know, a lot of people who are on here, at least with my following, I know you've got an amazing network of people. But most of the people that I work with are entrepreneurs. They're business owners, right? And in 2020, in this digital era that we're living in, like, how important as a videographer and as an expert, how important do you think it is for businesses or brands to start using video in all their marketing?
Like, it's so invaluable. There's something everyone has to be doing. You know, especially like you say, in this day and age, everyone is on their phones, you know. Before it was like commercial TV ads, but right now that don't make any sense. And yeah, like, and a lot of businesses or people feel kind of scared to put themselves out there, or they might be, you know, hesitant on the type of content they're gonna post because they feel people are gonna react to it. But you know, you just gotta put yourself out there, you know, and you gotta, and at this time, like, a lot, you gotta like just overload it, especially with Corona going on right now. There's so many people on here on the social platforms because everyone's home, and you just have to take advantage of that. Even with I don't know if you do it, but you mess around with Facebook ads, IG story ads.
Yes.
Right now, they are like so underpriced. It's like crazy. Like, you get like 1 cent a click for engagement.
See, I didn't even realize that. So like, now I gotta go put some money behind some content.
Like, for real. And even in terms of content, you know, some people might think that, oh, the content isn't good enough or what's not. But like, it's so many avenues of content. For example, this video right here, are you probably recording it?
Yes, of course.
You're recording this, so you can go back and edit like 100 pieces of content just from this posting online. You know, it's so important to have brand awareness for your business or whoever you are, your personal figure, online at all times. Because, you know, that's the way you generate sales, you know?
For sure. If no one knows you exist, you can't sell nothing, right?
Yep, and exactly. Another part of it is it's so important to tell your story so people can connect with you. I know a lot of people don't like to do it because they feel like it isn't direct sales, but in the long run, if you have a good, solid brand story, it's always going to work out for you.
For sure, definitely. That's something that I learned, and that's something like with you and I working together on different projects. You know, I've learned from you is that, listen, don't always go for the sale, right? You gotta make people know you, like you, trust you. And a lot of times a great way to connect emotionally with people is through video, is because they get to know you. Like, for me personally, for those of you who are watching who aren't familiar with me, I'm an entrepreneur and I've been building like online businesses for a while now. And one of the things that's really helped me to see success in my business was the fact that I used Go Live platform on Facebook to really catapult my business, right? I put myself out there and people started to feel like they knew me for real. Even though they only knew me through Facebook, they felt like they knew who Sophie was.
I see even this, like, remember the time we were in Vegas, right?
Right.
And we were filming the interviews with people talking about you.
Right.
Just from that, you're like, wow, I know what you do, but just how, like, from what them talking personally, how you affected their lives,
right.
That in itself is like priceless. Like, I feel like even you should be repurposing some of that content.
I need to get that drive from you. No, for real, definitely. And guys, when he says repurposing content, and I think for everyone on the line today, you know, I want to encourage you, like, when you get off of this video today, not just make a decision, write a plan to like start doing some videos. Don't worry about yourself. One of my mentors, he said before, he said, all suffering comes from self-absorption, right? Let me tell you what that means. That means that most people aren't putting themselves out in video is because you're thinking about yourself. What do you think people think? How do you look? You're more concerned about yourself than the value that you can give to the person on the other end of the camera. And that's something that kind of helped me start to go live. And, you know, I'm from the Bahamas, and my whole business audience was US based, right? So initially I didn't want to go live or do video because I had an accent, right? I was like, man, they ain't gonna understand me. I don't want to use my accent. But what I've realized is that that's actually my unique selling position, right? Is that I'm the girl with the accent. So it actually helped me. So the thing that I thought was hurting me was actually helping me.
And you know what? You know, people nosy. People like to be in your business. So especially how you using your face to market yourself, that's even a better point of interest.
Yo, write that down. You heard me say use your face to market your product, your brand, to market yourself. People want to be in your business. They want to know what you got going on. So it helps. Okay, cool. I love it. I love it so far. Guys, I should hopping on. Go ahead and drop some 111s in the comments if you're getting value from this so far. Make sure y'all, when we get off of here, we go ahead and follow Gary's personal page and also his business page, Helium Creative.
If y'all have any questions too, y'all could drop questions in the comments.
Drop questions. Anything you want to know, guys. You can't afford to have a one-on-one with this guy one-on-one. So this is a chance right now to ask those questions that he would charge you a couple grand to answer. Okay? So go ahead and drop those in the comment for me. Okay, I see the 111s coming in. Shouts out to everyone hopping on. What's up, Debo? What's up, KK? What's up, Matt? What's up, Shante? What's up, Gritty? Pam, Nissa? I see D, Mr. Josie, that girl, D-Day. What's up, Kanai, James, Martel? Now we got so many people on here. Appreciate y'all for hopping on. Go ahead and drop those comments. But while we have people, you know, generating their questions they want to ask you, Gary, I want to ask you this. A lot of people think that video, being able to do video is expensive, right? They feel like it costs so much money. Is that true? And if it is, kind of, can you give the viewers some ways to kind of cut some of those costs? Because right now we're all experiencing this economic.
Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You have a phone, right?
Yeah.
You have YouTube, right?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
For real?
A phone to record.
Pay for the phone?
A phone to record. You can edit videos on your phone. Only thing I would say is go to YouTube to like figure out what app would be best to use on your phone to edit, and some ideas of video styles you can create easily on your phone.
So you can learn all of that from YouTube.
That's all you need, you know. Organic content is so dope as well, you know. Just you holding in front of your selfie, talking about your product, your business, interlacing that with B-roll of the products, services, just posting content every day, you know.
That's so true.
Just simple as that. Simple as that.
Yo, he just answered it. That's a myth. It ain't expensive. You can do this stuff for free, right? You already paid for the phone. You've already got access to YouTube. So, Gary, what's one, if you know off the top of your head, I know you didn't prepare, so can you think of one or two free tools as far as like maybe apps or something that people can use on their cell phone to be able to edit? Like, what's one thing, even if it's not free, an inexpensive way?
One that's called InstaShot, I think.
Okay.
That's pretty dope. I use that. Also, I use, they have, Adobe Premiere, right?
Yeah.
They have like a mobile version of that
So
that
a
you can use.
mobile version of Adobe Premiere.
If you have a Adobe account, you get the
Mm-hmm.
mobile one with
Okay.
it. But hey, another tip I think, right now Adobe is giving away their Creative Suite for a free month since Corona. So
What? Okay,
yeah,
I need to go download that as soon as we get off
yeah,
because I didn't know
yeah,
that. So you get like Premiere, Photoshop, Illustrator, all
everything,
those things.
everything I believe,
Yo, that's
everything
a
I believe.
gem. Adobe Creative Suite for free for 30 days. So go out there and you know what that means? If it's free for 30 days, that means in the next 30 days, put out as much content as possible while it's free. Okay?
Exactly.
So that's the tip. Let me ask you something. Um, you worked, okay, so how long were you in LA? How long were you abroad in the US?
Probably for like 8.5 years.
Okay, so you were away from home, from Nassau, for over 8 years. And I know maybe not even a year ago, you just transitioned back home, right?
Mhm.
Me and you have this conversation all the time because I've been away from home way more than 8 years. And transitioning back to Freeport, in my mind, is just not an option, right? So for you to be able to make that transition from movie capital as a videographer from Hollywood back to Nassau, what's that transition been like for you? And I know, and I'd like for you to kind of share with everyone because your take on it is a lot different than most people would probably think. So go ahead and
Yeah.
just kind of share that transition and what it's been like and how you've been taking advantage.
So honestly, I feel like it depends on person to person, but I've always been kind of on the wall
Right.
if I wanted to stay in the US or come home. I know at some point in my life I would always want to return home. But like I was at a company they're sponsoring my green card and what's not. That whole process is like really annoying and what's not. And um it came to a point like a year and a half, 2 years ago where my green card got denied and they wanted to sponsor it again. But I took that as like a sign. I at the same point as well, I was really contemplating um coming home. And mind you as well, I would always return home periodically through all those years. And I'll be working, I'll be doing, shoots and what's not, and keeping my network at home, keeping that going. So it's just to the point where I just like made the decision. I was like, hey, I gonna go home. I gonna do this thing, and I gonna, make it happen. And I don't regret the decision at all. It's been like amazing. Like I can't even explain how solid it's been. And yeah, just making it happen. Creating content I love doing. Building my business. I have no complaints whatsoever.
For sure. That's what was so powerful and that's what's so inspiring about you and your transition was, you made a decision to say, hey, I can stay in Hollywood working for a company, which was a great experience, or you can use it as a chance to, build your own business and work for yourself and start your own company.
And
And you
also, like,
did.
I also had a like dream of bringing back a level and quality to work to the Bahamian film industry,
Yep.
and I feel like I'm helping with that now.
Definitely. Definitely. That's something I always used to say. I used to be like, man, why things back home still look like the 80s? But I'm so blessed now that now, we are seeing things shot in HD. We're seeing people using red cameras, right? So
Hmm.
the quality has gone to a whole next level. Not only with yourself, shout out to like Margaret and Daria, IC
Yeah,
Marketing, they're doing some phenomenal things as well. With marketing and just the quality of, and if y'all watching, make sure y'all hit me up because I want y'all on another episode as well. But KK says in the comments, she said, Sophie, home isn't a death sentence. The 242 is great. No, I know it ain't a death sentence, and I'm coming home soon, especially with what I'm working on now with my latest project. It's the first time in about 5 years that my project is actually geared towards something that can help people back home. So I'm going to be home a lot more often, especially with Gary being home. We're going to be doing some phenomenal things together.
lovely.
Awesome. So let me ask you a fun question.
Hmm.
And if you know, actually don't answer it yet. Let me see if anyone in the comments could answer this question if they believe,
Okay.
right? Because I know we've got your supporters on here as well. What is Gary's favorite word? Okay, drop it in the comment if you know Gary's favorite word. Gary, can I do a giveaway? I ain't even asked you
Yep.
about this.
Yep. Yep. Do a giveaway.
The first person to respond and answer this is going to get a 15-minute one-on-one session with Gary on how you can build your brand through video. Okay? The one I was looking for came from Stitch by KK. It's solid. Leo Vibes was next, but solid. Matt, you were close.
Oh, I got it.
So Gary, man, do me a favor. Just do two. Do two. Half hour of your life.
Yeah. That's great. That's great.
Cool. So KK, you get a 15-minute session with Gary. And I know KK, big ups to you. I know you're doing a show at 9 p.m. a couple times a week called Real Talk Live. So maybe you can talk to Gary about how you can start to use, some of his expertise to grow that brand. And the second person is Matt the model. Okay, Matthew, big up. Matthew also got solid. So Matthew is also working on, some projects as well. Look out for Social Citizen coming real soon. But Gary, you're also going to work with Matt. Just a 15-minute coaching session on some things they can do to elevate their brands. Pam, you were right next. The dichotomy almost had it too. He said solid. Creator Truly Rich Life says, damn, he says it when he cooks.
That's another thing, the cooking thing. I'm going to be doing
so right now. I'm like, hey, I know the next project you're working on is Cooking Gone Wong. You've got a cooking show. Kind of tell us a little bit about that, what we can expect from that, how we can log into that, and just tell us a little bit about Cooking Gone Wong.
I'll tell you this. I started it like 2 years ago, and it was like super improv. I didn't plan nothing, just live videos,
Right.
And I had fun with it. Then I kind of fell off for a while, right? On the videos. And I would come home like periodically, and people would be like, "Hey, you're cooking gone wrong, blah 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 blah." I'm like, "What? I even know about that."
Social media.
Exactly, I guess people gravitate towards it because, it's me in front of the camera, it's real organic, it's live, and I guess it's built up a following. But fast forward to now, since I have so much extra time with the Corona thing, I'm actually going to launch a YouTube channel for Cooking on Wong, and I'm probably going to launch that like today or tomorrow, so you're looking for that.
Boom. So make sure you let us know. Post it on your story, send it to me as well, that YouTube channel so I can share it. And guys, if you're on here, I'm going to do a shameless plug. Right before we went live, right, I was literally 8 followers away from 10,000 followers. I'm getting back to 10,000 followers, which would give me the swipe up feature. So if you guys can go ahead and just follow me. I just need 10 more of y'all to follow me, and I'll be able to actually utilize that swipe up feature for Cooking Gone Wong's first episode. So if y'all show me that love, I'll be able to, make sure everyone can go ahead and, swipe up to get to Gary's Cooking Gone Wong show.
Yes, we make vegan food as well. We're going to have vegan. Our first episode is going to be a vegan episode.
Y'all see that? Who is that who asked about vegan? Pam, see? Your wish is Gary's command. Done. Hang on 1 second, Gary. Let me get my charger for my phone. We're almost done, guys. Okay. I don't want the phone to cut off. Hold on.
Yeah, actually, if you go to the page now, it's called Cooking Gone Wong. It's on Instagram. There's a vegan episode on the IG story where we made these vegan tacos. They were solid. That was like a couple months ago. So y'all check that out.
Solid.
Thank you, Pam. I need to come to New York and visit after I told them over. What's that?
I was saying your favorite word is solid. You just said it like twice and you didn't even know Okay, cool. All right, appreciate it. I was able to plug that in. Perfect. All right, awesome. So I see 26 ways to cook curry. Oh, by the way, Gary's favorite food is curry. Okay, he loves curry.
I ate curry yesterday.
You cooked curry yesterday?
Yeah, it was a curry mutton.
Curry mutton, guys. For all my Jamaicans, that's curry goat. Okay, curry mutton. All right, so let me ask you one more thing. Let me ask you a couple more questions, and then we'll take like 5 questions from the audience, and then we're out of here. So, guys, go ahead and drop your questions on video marketing, how you can, things you can do to take your business to the next level. Anything to do with video content. Like one question I'll ask just to kind of start people's thought processes. How often do you think you should be posting video content?
Video and like others like photo content. I feel like 1 to 2 times a day across all platforms.
Okay, 1 or twice a day. Gee, y'all see that? You see? We need to up our game. We be posting 1 or twice a week.
People need to use LinkedIn.
LinkedIn?
You need to use LinkedIn. I've been telling you that. You need to use LinkedIn.
Yeah.
and TikTok is a new thing now. TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok. TikTok is the one where you could like do the little cool little video things, right?
Yeah, but it ain't all about the dances though. Think about it, you know?
Right. Hey,
It's
this
just
the
about
TikTok
content in
video I've been
general.
seeing all week, where they got the little brush, the girls, they
Oh,
look
the
pop down, then they go like this, and
roasting.
then they like glamour like they divas.
No, like for you, you know, you can use TikTok just for providing beneficial content. You know what I mean? Like
So give
little
me an
snippets of
example.
content.
You know what I do as far as investing. Give me a idea for a TikTok, and whatever you give me, I'm gonna go create a TikTok today, and I'm gonna create that piece of content. This is the challenge, guys.
Make a 15-second video you talking about, you know, best practices with investing, you know, on 3 steps, that kind of thing, quick like that. Just
Okay.
like that. Just like small micro you know, it's so important. Sorry, I'm getting a little like all right, I
Okay.
just saying, like people think about it, think it's all about macro content. Need this one big video, one big piece of content that's gonna like change the trajectory of your business. But what it's about is these little micro content that you keep posting and posting and posting and just bring that general awareness to your brand. You know what I mean? Micro content is way more important than the macro.
So like 15 seconds is ideal.
No,
What's a good length of a video? What would you say is the ideal length? Because people's attention spans are short. What do you think is a
I
good
like
video?
I like 15 seconds, so it can just be on an Instagram story, a little short like that. You
15
know?
seconds. Because what's funny, guys, is yesterday when I made a little promo video just based on when I plugged this show from yesterday's show with Critique. Big ups to Critique Martin. Amazing show yesterday. And I kind of cut it down into 45 seconds and I sent it to Gary like, hey, and his first thing was, he said, this is solid, but you should try and make it 15 seconds. And I was like, I ain't editing this again next time. Right? But that was what he told me, 15 seconds. So guys, that's the sweet spot. 15
Another
seconds.
point. 15 seconds, and then after you post an Instagram video, you can even run a dollar, just $1 ad, targeted ad on that post, and that you can get up to 3,000 clicks just from that $1. You know?
He just gave y'all the sauce, y'all. He showed you how to spend $1 and get 3,000 set of eyeballs on your content. So guys, what do you think? How important do you think? Okay, or here it is. For a novice entrepreneur, someone who's in a startup, they don't have a marketing budget, money's tight, especially right now with Corona, right? How much money do you think someone can use, especially using social media platforms, as a budget to be able to get some good, good leads or engagement on a piece of content?
I think $100 a month is
Ideal. Everybody could do it.
yeah.
$100 a month, guys, is $25 a week. We spend $25 a week on crazy stuff.
And just think about it. You're spending that money to get a return.
It's an investment.
Exactly.
That's what I tell people all the time. You got to look at, when you got money, you got to look at spending versus investing, right? When you spend money, what's the last 3 letters of the word spend? It's end. When you spend money, that money ends. When you invest money, you're expecting a return on that money. So never be cheap with your business. My mentor tells me that every time we talk, he said, Sophie, you cannot be cheap with your business. You can't want to make $1 million from your business, but want to treat it with minimum wage mindset, right? So that's a great takeaway. Don't be cheap with your business. That's a whole gym membership in that song. And Dichotomy, you know that's his favorite pastime outside of shooting is going to the gym, right? I don't know what's up with this guy. He turned into a gym rat. He always hits me up like, Sophie, I need some more dry fit helium shirts for the gym.
Real talk, mate.
Shouts out to my good friend Yolette. Coach
Yo,
Sophie,
stop slunking on your t-shirt thing. You need to stop slunking. You need to be posting like you're telling people who are already like a part of the business and who like bought from you that you can get like referrals or little like testimonials, content, them in the shirt. You need to stop slunking on it because I feel like that's a gold mine.
Let's do this. Let's publicly hold. Let's let the public hold us accountable. Let's work on it together.
What's that?
Let's work on it together.
The shirts?
The t-shirt. Like, I print shirts all day. Like, if y'all look, I'm wearing my shirt right now. Gary, I know he was going to have on the helium shirt, so I had to put on the Planets and Stars shirt, right? And that's a part of marketing, too, is product placement, right? You want to brand yourself in your videos so that you're always bringing brand awareness. But, yeah, let's work together on it.
Okay,
I'm down. The products, and we work together on the content, the marketing, and we split the profits.
Solid.
So So y'all just saw, we just came to, we can't shake hands right now, but this is a virtual business deal, partnership we just formed. And we're going to take Win Basics and Anchor to the next level. So watch it. And we're going to use video content to show y'all. So here's what's really cool about that, Gary. I have a t-shirt company that I don't market. My clients who've been my clients have been my clients. I haven't been getting new customers. And I'm blessed and grateful that I got recurring clients that always order for me to keep the business afloat. But I haven't been marketing. So now you guys are going to get to see us go from no content, and you're going to watch us build it up, okay? Gary and I are going to work together to build it up. All right? Cool. And he's in Nassau, I'm in Florida. So that means I ain't bringing in a professional cameraman to shoot. He's going to show me and teach me how to do it with my cell phone, okay? So that you guys can see the type of content that you can do as well. All right? Yeah. Awesome. I appreciate that. Guys, go ahead and drop us one more question before we get out of here. While they ask that, Gary, what's one thing you're not good at? Me? What do you think is one of your weaknesses?
I guess my weakness is being consistent. In terms of putting content out there, you know.
Got you.
I'll like get it going for a good 2 weeks, and after that, something would happen, or I would get busy, and I would just like put a hold to that. You know what I mean?
For real. That's real. Consistency is the key. Oh, we got a dope question, Gary. My homeboy D Green, he said he remembers meeting you when he was doing when you were doing the video for the hotel in Miami. The real estate business has gone totally virtual, and D is a real estate agent. He's asking, my question is, will you come to Miami to do virtual tours?
For VR work?
Yeah, virtual tours for real estate properties, because he's a real estate agent.
I would. I can't come right now. But
well, we know you can't come right now. But is that something that you're willing to do or take on those type of clients? Is that in your portfolio?
I have experience in VR work. When I used to work to the other company, what we would do is we would have a VR camera set up in the room, right?
And we'd have a model. Guys, it's virtual reality.
We'd have a mic model in the room, and she would talk you through the features and the amenities of the room and walk around each part of the room and the hotel. So that can be kind of same concept can be translated to a property, which would be a cool, different take than you would see on the norm.
That's really good. So D, that we can put that together. Definitely, DM Gary. Let him know that you connected with him through me, so he can give you some hookups. Use me, leverage the relationship. Gary's like, girl, what you doing? No, he's cool people, right? So I hope that answered the question. That's very good. We got the dichotomy asked. Go ahead.
Also, I really like, well, you saw the video I just did with the Ocean Club property film, that lifestyle vibe. That's kind of like what I would suggest for real estate that's different than the norm as well.
Guys, let's see if this works. I want to show you guys a piece of Gary's work really quick from my other phone. Hang on. That's on the Helium page, right?
Yeah.
Guys, check this out. And this is something that he did for like a property, like a home that's for sale over in the Bahamas. Let's see, where is it at? Which one is it, Gary?
The one with the water.
This one. This is it, right?
Yep. It isn't just a video of the house. It's a video of what the house does to you. It's telling the story of the experience. Being at the location with the amenities, that's what the whole thing is about. Selling that emotional, all that goodness.
Look at that, guys.
Basically telling the story of the day at the property.
Lived in that house. I know it's not super clear, guys, but go to his page, Helium Creative, and you can watch it. Check that out, though. Just look at the shots. Like you said, it's telling a story. It's cinematic, right? This isn't just someone who's taking the video camera, walking around the house from room to room like this. He made you feel like watching that video, I felt like, dang, that's how I'm going to live if I buy that house. And I think that's exactly what you were going for, right? Like to bring that story. Awesome. The dichotomy asks, how is videography in 2020 with a drone, without a drone?
With a drone, without a drone?
What do you mean?
What? That's such a Gerard question.
Sound like you know that person. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Critique says this is some awesome work she's seeing on Helium Creative. Guys,
Thank you.
and what's really cool about Gary, what blows my mind every time we work together, even when he's producing content for me, is, I mean, of course, for bigger shoots, he has a team, but most time it's just him. And when you look at the thing in post-production, you are like, how is this a one-man show?
That's another thing, because a lot of times people feel like they feel intimidated by getting video work done because they feel like, oh, I'm gonna need to spend this like crazy budget. We're gonna need like so many people to make this happen. But in reality, you know, it can be done on a smaller scale. Like my company is more of a boutique company, you know. So less amount of people, and you still can get, you know,
Quality.
almost the same quality or even better, depending on the circumstance, you know, and value for the price.
For sure, because I remember last summer when you went on a cruise with some of my business partners and I, and it was literally just you with 2 cameras. And if y'all see that video, I mean, you would think it was like a 20-team person, like who, it was ridiculous. I gotta let y'all see a little piece of that before we go to. Let me just let y'all see. I just want y'all to see the caliber of work that this guy does. Let me see.
I'll answer Gerard's question.
Go ahead.
Okay. So Gerard, with the drone, without. My take on drones is kind of almost the same take with stabilization. You know, when gimbals first came out, people were using them so much for everything, and it was a cool new thing. But at a certain point, it got kind of stale because you keep seeing the same type of shots over and over again, which I feel like is happening with drones. You know, drone shots can be like, they can be like boring and they don't really pop either. But depends on the way the angles and the way you edit it, you know, that really sets it apart. And that goes, you know, throughout everything in video. But yeah.
It's really in the post-production. It's not so much the shot, it's how it's edited together. And something that you're great at too is the music. Music makes a difference too in your videos, right?
Yeah. And the sound effects. Sound effects is a big, if you notice in that video, there are sound effects playing with the water just to give, you know, that one sense of life. And
the music sounded like dramatic. So it almost like you like zoned in. So guys, there's so many pieces of the puzzle, man. And Gary, you're really amazing at what you do, bro. Like, I just want you to know that, because like it's next level. Like whenever I think of video and a professional video or a video that I really want to take, get massive engagement on, immediately Gary comes to mind. And I call him Kevin. I'm like, I gotta call Kevin because I gotta get it. I know he's gonna be able to produce what I need, because it's almost like he can read your mind. And that's so great when you're working with a video company and you're showing them your ideas or you're sharing with them the goal for the project, and they can literally tell you exactly how to execute that. You know, so think about that when you're hiring a company. If you're not using Gary, think about these things when you're, you know, basically interviewing people to work with.
Another thing I'll tell you is I don't have all answers either, you know. You have to be able to be humble and be able to collaborate with your client or whoever you're working with to get the best possible end result. You know what I mean?
For real. Definitely. Awesome, man. I thought, Gary, this was great, man. I think this was awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. So before we get out here, because we're right about hitting our time frame, just leave everybody, right, with one tip. What's one thing that you will tell everyone who's on this live today, who's watching this video, like what's one thing that they can go ahead and do today to really use video and utilize it to promote their brands or their business?
I would say in terms of the video marketing, perfectionism is a curse. Don't judge yourself. Just put out content.
Woo!
It doesn't have to be perfect. Just put it out there.
That's a nugget right there. I gotta make that into like one of them memes. Perfectionism is a curse. Don't judge yourself. Put out content. Just do it, right? That means that don't. And they say that one of the biggest reasons or driving forces behind procrastination is being perfection, like trying to be perfect, right? If you're trying to get it perfect, you'll never do it. So just do it anyway. Awesome. So man, that's powerful. So Gary, how can people find you? Kind of give everyone the plug to how can they find you online on social media, and also if someone wants to be a potential client of yours, how can they connect with you?
Well, you can find me via this account that I'm on IG Live now, which is Helium Creative. It's Helium with H-I-L-E-U-M. So you can follow me. If you want to connect, just send me a DM and I'll, hit you back within a couple of hours. Or you can also follow my personal page, which is Gary Wong Film.
I'm typing
And
it in the
then,
comments for you right now for people who
okay.
really
And then
appreciate it.
also, I do a cooking show. I have a cooking page. It's Cooking Gone Wong. So you can follow up with some fun stuff as well. Some new stuff gonna be coming up with that soon.
So Gary Wong Film. And what's the last one? Cooking Gone Wong?
Cooking Gone Wong.
Boom. So guys, those are the 3 pages that you can follow Gary. What about a website? Do you have a site or anything? Or is social media the best way for people to contact you who want to work with you?
They can also contact me via website submission, but it's kind of long and social media is just easier.
Okay, cool. So guys, if you want to connect with Gary, you want to work with them, do you do any kind of consulting work? Like, do you do anything like that? That might be something to add to the portfolio.
Yeah, that might be something to add to the portfolio. I don't have a problem with it. I can, hit me up and we can see what we can do.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Awesome, man. I'm excited. Thank you so much for taking time out to just come on and add value, man, because this was valuable. I think everyone on the line today, I'm sure got some takeaways, got some nuggets. But guys, what I want you to do before we hop off, everyone take a second to take a screenshot, okay, of this live right now. Gary, you do the same thing. Take a screenshot of the live. Make sure you post it on your story if you got value. Hold on, let me do it. Right? If you got value. Tag both myself, I am the lioness, and any of Gary's million pages. And make sure you use the hashtag coffee conversations. Okay, coffee conversations. This is something we're gonna do. What's that?
I see a mug the whole time.
Let me move the mug from your face so I can take a screenshot. Boom. There we go. Okay, so I got it. Use the hashtag coffee conversations. Tag us both. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking a little bit more about how to eliminate excuses, and also how you can start to eliminate the excuse of why you're not investing, right? I've got one of my business partners, someone who's been working with me for the past few months, who's really becoming a master at investing. And she's going to be sharing some tips on how you can start too, and how you can get out of your own head and actually pull the trigger and start. So someone says, can you type out what you said earlier?
I'm going to type it now.
Okay, Gary's going to type that out for you now, Drew. But I hope y'all got value. Did you guys get value from this? Did y'all enjoy this? Do you want these shows like this to keep coming? Because if you do, and I want you guys to DM me as well and let me know some things that you'd like to talk about. Maybe some people you'd like to hear from. I've got a couple people in mind that I'd like to get on the show as we grow it. But like Gary said, it's all about just doing it, right? I could have sat and said, man, I ain't got no studio. I don't have no banner. But I got creative. I literally mirrored my screen from my computer, right? Put the little thing on the TV. We looking like we in a studio, and I'm sitting in my living room in my little apartment, but we getting it done. So don't use excuses. Excuses, don't work.
And if you don't have a light, turn like 90 degrees toward the window and let that be your light.
If you ain't got a ring light, just turn 90 degrees to where your source of light is coming from, and you're gonna look fine. So should they put the camera in front of them? That's the question. Where do you position your camera so that you're well lit?
In the front of you. So if the window opening is right here in front of you, put the camera right here, and you're still gonna get a lot of natural light on your skin.
So the light